in this week's video, we're starting with the reinforcement of the canopy. We started off by filling the rest of the cracks with putty to ensure that there's no voids. Then we took our block sander with 80 grit sandpaper on it and went around and sanded down all the high spots. As always, we started off with our thin coat of resin before we place on our fiberglass to ensure a great bond. We started off with 6-inch tape going up the sides. And rolling out any air bubbles with our roller. Then we took a longer strip of 6-inch to lay in the middle, and it overlapped the side pieces. We took this piece to lay in the corner to tie in the strips in the center and the strips that are going to be going down the side. This is the side piece that we're laying down, and it carries through both joints. Having this one strip carry through both joints is stronger than if we were to have used two pieces. This is one large layup session, so everything is getting laid wet on top of other wet pieces. We wanted to make sure this center joint was extremely strong, so we went with 12-inch tape to lay over the 6-inch strips that we had already placed. With our roller, you can see that we do horizontal and vertical motions to ensure that we get all of the bubbles out. Once that was all laid up and dried, we went with our grinder and we had to do one final cut. This cut was to trim down the canopy so that when we place the core from the sides of the boat, it lines up with the bottom of the canopy. The top of that green tape line is where our core is going to match up with the canopy when we lay the top deck up. While we were doing those final trims, we also decided that we were going to cut off the final piece of the bustle that was still left standing. We had to use both our grinder and our vibe tool because of how thick the layup in the bustle was. We used a flap wheel on the grinder to finish up the canopy to smooth down the edges from where we just made our trims. We think it's insane how we started with this, and now this is what our very own canopy is going to look like. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel.